Welcome to Be a Blessing Sourdough, where we make bread with purpose, we build strength for life, and we walk this day one faith-filled step at a time. Today I'm actually going to compare these two different ZACME mixers because as I switched over to use ZACME instead of KitchenAid, I didn't realize when I bought these, I have two because I didn't realize that the black was different than the cream. What comes with this mixer? Very similar to what you're used to with a KitchenAid. The black came with this batter scraper. The white one did not, but you can easily buy this on Amazon, so not a big deal. Looking at these machines, they look very different. I didn't realize that buying them online. So when I had researched ZACME's, they are a very young brand. They're newer, so that we don't know yet how long these last, but they have an 800 DC motor, which means they're very quiet. I will turn one on for you at the end here so you can hear it. It is beautifully quiet. It's strong. It handles dough beautifully. My KitchenAid mixer wasn't handling my bread dough very well with the dough hook. It was hopping across the table. So I was like, I needed a new mixer because that one was old. So I finally did research and this is what I landed on. And I'm really glad that I did. We each have the bowl, same attachments. You'll have the same guard on both. I only have this guard on. Both of them have a dial for a speed. And they both have this. This is how, so the KitchenAid you're used to a lever. This is a push, lift up. It kind of goes up on its own. It pops back and you want to go down again. You just got to push this down and go back down. So the differences about this mixer, this one has a display up here. This cream one, let me turn it around so you can see, only has a display here. They have different functionality. Real quick too, they both have attachments. Now they don't have as many attachments offered as the KitchenAid, but each of these do open up to have attachments. So those are all the things that are similar. They have suction cups on the bottom to stay on your table. They're heavy duty. This is a metal top. This is a plastic top. I don't think that's going to be a big deal. This has a nice handle. This one does not. But just wanting to compare the two things between this. I did end up going with the cream one, so you'll find that I'm leaning towards that one more. But I'll tell you why. So these mixers, one of the things I was super excited about with them is that they come with a bowl light. There's a little round spot here on each of them that when you plug it in, it lights up your bowl, beautifully illuminates it. I found out after I ordered that the black one, for some reason, even though it has a spot for the light, does not have a light. The cream one does. This was my biggest reason why I chose to get the cream instead of the black. The second thing is this display. When you turn it on, it actually gives you the three options of which attachment you're going to use. This machine gives you recommendations for, like, don't go past speed 6 or 4 or 6 with a dough hook. It has recommendations like that you can read in the manual. Well, this actually has, if you select the attachment, it won't let the machine go faster. So even if you crank it to 10 on dough hook, it won't go faster than the recommended amount. So that is kind of cool. The only thing I don't like about it is it defaults dough hook, which is a slower speed. So you have to select it every time. This one does not have that. So this is just, this doesn't have that selection. You just turn it on and go. You have to choose to make sure you don't go too fast on it. Now up here also has a feature. These both have the same feature. This one is down here with different buttons and this being just a full touch screen. I love this feature too. You can set a timer for how long you want it to mix. So like my dough, it'll often say like, I got to mix my loaf for 6 minutes. I can, before I actually, I put in my dough, put this down, and if it was plugged in, I turn it on, and then I set my timer up to 6, and then I turn it on the speed, and when it hits 6 minutes, it'll turn off. Now, if you don't set the timer, it will just count up for you. So at any time, you can go look at it to see how long it's been mixing. So that was one of the biggest things I was really excited about with this ZACME, was just the timer feature and having that ability. So overall, they're very similar. I just say the biggest difference is the way that they function when they turn on and your bowl light. If you really love the black and you don't mind those things, get it. It's a beautiful machine. There we go. Could you see that light up? And when you lift it, looks like the light turns off, but there it is, and you put it down and you see the light turn on. It's beautiful. Ready? I'm just going to turn this on. It doesn't have any attachments on it right now. All you really hear is the DC motor fan. It's just a fan to keep it cool. It is so quiet though. Here's speed 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. It's a little louder, but it's not as loud when you actually have something in the bowl. But it is a very quiet machine. It's beautiful and it's strong. It handles dough very well. In another video, I will show mixing bread dough with this. Now, one thing, if anybody is looking to get this set, I do recommend, because I wasn't used to it because I was so used to KitchenAid. Before you lift up this bowl, you do need to turn it off. So you need, if you hear the fan going, this is going, you hear that fan, you don't want to lift it up. It makes a bad noise. You want to turn it off, then lift it up. I hope you enjoyed this review. I hope this helped you. I hope it brought blessings to you. I hope this can help you decide on a good system for your kitchen. If you'd like to journey along this journey with me, please subscribe, and we'll walk this journey one day at a time.